If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, and you're going to get the same result more often than not. So you really have to plan to succeed. And when you think about this, a good way to start is, what's your biggest concern in your department? Are you looking at financial issues? Are you looking at quality? Are those concerns to you? What are your numbers telling you? Customer service? Quality and safety, again, those are really key issues. So look at where your key issues are and then build your case on those foundations. Set priorities, build your case on the priorities. You have to be able to convince people, not in a grand announcement, but day in and day out communication, why you need to change. Again, don't venture out alone. Don't be a lone ranger. Let your boss know what you're doing, that you're trying to do a better job, improve productivity, set some goals and targets, and keep him or her involved. You're also going to have to be sure that you're getting ahead of the curve. If you're already in trouble with your boss, some new program is going to be really tough to sell. So get out in front now before times get really tough and be ahead of the curve. Share your concerns about what's going on in your department and what you want to improve on. Share your plan. Get input from your boss. Identify potential champions. In every department, you'll find people that say, I noticed something different the way my boss is running the department. This is really cool. And you'll find people, when you start asking for their input, there'll be people who don't want to venture out, who don't want to share any ideas. They're afraid that somebody might laugh, or they're afraid that they might look stupid. But you're going to find people who've been waiting for the opportunity to tell you how they think they can improve the operation. If they have ideas, don't put them off. Don't put them down. Be very respectful and keep those champions involved. Even if they're not providing you ideas that you're ever going to use, they will come upon something that you're going to need at some point. So get your champions and keep them nurtured. Again, when you think about how you're going to implement, do it, don't announce it. Don't set yourself up for failure. A lot of times people say, but you know, when you're going to do something this important, you really need to let everybody know. Hey, fanfare is greatly overrated. Again, healthcare, we've had these programs time and time again. And a lot of times we lose interest, the manager leaves, and nothing ever happens. And the employees go, well, there you go again. When you communicate sometimes, you have the law of unintended consequences. So think carefully about how you communicate ideas. Things that you put out there won't always be welcomed by everyone. When you start working on this new approach, a way to be different and make a meaningful difference, think weekly, daily. What are you going to be communicating? What are the values you're going to be putting forward? You have to plan every day, the night before you go to work. You have to be flexible, but you have to plan. You can't let this just happen because it won't work. Anticipate the challenges. When you come up with changes and try to implement new ideas, you're going to get pushback. Think about that. Keep your champions in the loop. Do it. Don't announce it. Avoid setting yourself up for skepticism. Assess success and failures. That's really, really important.